What's up, everybody? Trinity here, and welcome back to the Second Street Marvel. Guys, new comic books are back, and the Dawn of X returns with Marauders issue number 10. And guys, I gotta say, I gotta say I've missed it. I've missed this world, the Marauders, everything going on in the Dawn of X. I gotta say, do you have a little bit of a deeper appreciation? Do you feel a little bit better that the comic books were? Do you appreciate these books a little bit more? Nah, I don't know if I do. All I gotta say is I miss what was going on here in these stories. Okay, now Marauders is being written by Jerry Dugan. Stefano Caselli is the artist. Edgar Delgado is the color artist, and VC's Corey Petit is the letterer. Tom Muller is on design. Russell Dodderman and Matthew Wilson are the cover artists. And guys, we've got the return of the 2-page title page. Don't you just love it? Didn't you just miss these? Of course you did, right? Of course you just missed them right along with, this other, third page that tells us who else is in the story, because we don't see who's in the story throughout, when you're reading it. I'm just kidding. It's actually kind of nice because sometimes I've recently just really got back into reading XMen, and everything. So I'm not familiar with all these characters. So this actually here is actually kind of nice, but I still kind of feel like they could blend those in with those 2-page title pages somehow. Maybe. We've still got these at the end, right? Yeah, we all know how useful those are. Oh, and let's not forget these, right? That's right there. Guys, I'm messing around. What? Guys, it's been a while since I've had to complain about these things. I had to say something, right? I had to say something. Anyway, guys, in case you don't remember where we left off in Marauders, do you remember where we left off? Remember what happened with our Red Queen, Kate Pryde? Not Kitty Pryde, Kate Pryde. Come on, guys. Remember what happened? Everything that happened? Sebastian Shaw? All the stuff that was going on. Well, Marauders, it starts right back where we kind of left off. Well, kind of, right? It kind of skips us back in time a little bit, where we see that they're actually looking for some people, trying to find out. We see Storm going to Forge and asking, hey, who else would have access to the technology, that power dampening technology? Because somebody is out there using some of your creations that dampens our mutant powers. Somebody's recreating it, and who else would it be? And Forge has to think about it, and he's sitting there thinking, and he's like, ooh, you know what? I remember somebody. But, before that, we see they're having a Tempo, and Sebastian Shaw and Forge are all sitting here having a nice little conversation. Oh, man, I'm telling you, I almost feel good seeing Sebastian Shaw's face again, it makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. And also because I think he can grow hair right here where I can't. I'd like to, because I can grow them chops he got. That's nothing. Anyway, we get here to the Quiet Council of Krakoa, where we see that the White Queen isn't there. Emma Frost isn't there. She's had something else come up, and this is where we kind of see and find out that this is actually, it's a little bit back from where we were in the story that was going on. The timeline. This is kind of more of a flashback, because we see right here that not everything has possibly gone down, or has it? I don't know. It was really weird, some of the dialogue and some of the things that were going on here, because we get these of course, the things that I love the most of all, some more of these white pages. And these are what kind of threw me off, was that these white pages that are going back and forth between Kate Pryde and Kurt Wagner. Yeah. So just some of those things are kind of what threw me off here in the timing of this book and everything with what's going on. But altogether, guys, this thing it wastes no time throwing us right back into the story. It's you know what? And I thought I was gonna have to go back and catch back up with these books and see where we were at and what was going on. Some very cool things happening here, but I've got to say, for the most part, the story was very good. Some of the things that, like I said, that go on in here, it throws us right back into the story where like I said, they're investigating some of these things that are going on with this technology that's used to dampen the mutant powers. And we see that I don't know, we're seeing just a little bit more of the things unfold from what was going on with man. I don't want to ruin it all. I don't want to ruin it all, but guys, there are some interesting things that do happen in this comic book. I'm not going to get into too many. I'm not going to get into like spoilers or anything, but there is some interesting things that happen in this book. Like right here, this, we get one of these scenes here where we're going in and, we see, oof, Magneto taking off the helmet. You know what that means? That doesn't happen very often throughout these books, or let alone when we're here with the Quiet Council, and Krakoa, and I don't know. So, whenever I see that, it always makes you think that something interesting is going on. But really, what we see here is them communicating with things like that. And there's also some other interesting things that happen here with the crew of one of these ships, and this doctor that they go out there to find, this other person that knows about Forge's plans and things like that. Again, the art in this book, it's great to have Stefano Caselli back. I really, I really did miss it. I remember he was doing some of the issues and then he was gone and then he came back and now we're back. And man, I'm telling you, because there's just some of these things in here that I absolutely love. Some of this art, this great. I mean, let's take a look at Storm here for one, okay? Storm, she looks great there. I don't know. You remember I was talking about in one of the other reviews not too long ago, she looked a little too cartoony to me. That's how I think. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I think that's how Storm looks. How she not like all that cartoony stuff. And then of course, we could point out some other things that happen in this book that I mean we all know, like, okay, there's I have some, okay, just here, Emma Frost, right? Hey, she uses whatever tools at her disposal when she has to, okay? And hey, they work effectively. But I gotta tell you, like, while that's all good and dandy, like some of the art here, like, I don't know, I feel like it could have done. Stefano Caselli could have done a little bit better, because we see in other panels just a little bit better. I'm not saying it's rushed or anything. I don't know, just maybe a slight little bit of inconsistency. Hey, I've got to have something to gripe about in these books, right? Guys, I don't know, man. I'm just damn excited that these books are back, man. I was sat down, not ready, to be, excited to get back into it. I'm like, oh, I'm probably going to have to get into this issue, then I'm going to have to go back and read back up on exactly what happened before this. And no, I sat down and I read this. I'm like, oh, man, I'm right back there, man. I missed it. Anyway, Marauders, issue number 10. I think it's great. What do you think about Marauders issue number 10? Let me know down in the comments below. Let's talk a little bit more about it, because we know here over the coming weeks, as all the books start coming back out again, we're going to start to see this Dawn of X, the X world start to open back up again, right? We're going to, it's all just going to start unfolding a little bit slowly. I can feel it. Can you feel it? I don't know, man. I can't wait. Anyway, guys, let me know what you thought about Marauders issue number 10 down in the comments below. That's all I have for this video today, folks. Thank you all so much for tuning into the Second Street Marvel. If you haven't already, please make sure you hit subscribe, click the little bell, all that good stuff. Just do all that stuff. You know what to do. The thumbs up, the thumbs down, it's all good. But make sure, most of all, that you share this video with a friend and invite them to come hang out with us here on the Second Street Marvel. You all have a very good day. Have a great rest of your week. Go out and support your local comic book shop and read some awesome comics, and we'll see you in the next video. Later.